I work for Academy First. I'm the ambassador for Academy First, so I talk to anybody or anything about any issue at all. Help them with carers if they got problems with their carers, and we give advice as well, and hopefully help them to stand up for their rights as well.
As Dawn does have a learning disability, she's got to fight much harder than people who don't or don't have any disability.
I'm good at connecting people all together. I'm good at talking to AMs, even back Drayford, so I know what I'm talking about, sort of thing, and they know me, sort of thing.
What she's been through, how she's come through it, and not lost her sense of humour, her confidence, her need to stand up for other people as well as for herself. I think that should be an inspiration for anybody.
I am a role model for people with a learning disability and for other people in general as well, because as soon as they meet me, they understand where I'm coming from.
She's had such a long-standing role in pushing forward the agenda for people with learning disabilities in Wales.
My position in work is that I've got several hats. I am an External Affairs Officer for Welsh People First. I am the co-chair of Learning Disability Ministerial Advice Group for Welsh Government.
Before Sophie, there were very few women in those roles. Since Sophie's been the co-chair, there are 2 other people with learning disabilities on the MAG, and both are female. And I think Sophie's roles, even though she's such a quiet, modest person, actually, if Sophie can go there, so can others. And I think that's how people see it.
I just think it's really nice to be recognised, because I didn't actually expect to be nominated. It's just been nice to be recognised because I was the first woman to be co-chair of the Learning Disability Ministerial Advisory Group.
Sarah has been actively involved in track for about 5 years. I'm a lecturer at the university, and I'm also a coordinator of track. TRAC stands for Teaching and Research Advisory Committee. She has been amazing in terms of helping us interview student nurses. You know, Sarah's input is invaluable. She does such a lot of work to support us at the university, and she always, puts others before herself.
I was a bit like my mum because she fostered for 32 years, and she saw to people as well.
But I think what stood out for me was through COVID, Sarah, although she was shielding herself, she put herself forward to be a telephone buddy for other people with learning disabilities who may not have had many people around them. Sarah, throughout her life, has encountered lots of barriers, lots of difficulties, but has always overcome the barriers. Yeah, she's just an inspiration.
When I got the thing there to say that I was shortlisted, oh my God, you know what? I was screaming on top of the rooftops because it was just, I was just so happy. I was just so excited.
Basically, when COVID happened, none of the people with learning disability had a health check because they were stopping it, you see. Some people get really nervous to have them, and this is why we have it, to sway them to go. Because you can't be so nervous to do it, because we tell them it's absolutely free to go.
Fran initially was one of the trustees of Conway Connect. So we're a charity to support learning disability services. Fran decided to apply for the Health Check Champions for the project. The Champions as a group have created and now delivering a workshop to let people with a learning disability how important health checks are.
We share our stories around the group, and this is why we have our workshop.
So Fran has taken a real lead on creating the workshop, and she really does champion the message as well wherever she goes.
I even do it in my surgery. I spread the word out because I love it so much, and I just love spreading the word out. Since I've been telling them, a lot of people have been having them done now.
She deserves the nomination. She's fantastic.
It means a lot to me because I've never been in a finalist before, so it'd be a very special moment for me.